And hello, and welcome. You are now in tune to another episode of the show called DNS. All right, nothing. Great. Okay. My name is Jomo.
I didn't know there was a live audience
Yeah.
taping.
My name is Jomo Kinch. As you know, I do this show with three other guys, one woman. You know, you got Emily does camera work. Pete Yapel. Sitting to my immediate right, we have DJ K Rico.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And not here tonight, but here in spirit, Wasabi Wilson, who is on a sabbatical, looking for himself and other
For the
cool
truth.
stuff. Yeah, trying to unravel the mysteries of the secret.
Oh,
All right.
that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you know, this show is brought to you by Empire Pizza and Empire Guys. Empire Pizza, great food, great staff, offering you a slice you can't refuse. Empire Guys, sports auctioning and memorabilia, where if you come down here, you can register to win this wonderful Eric Berry helmet.
Official.
Yo, and then, hey Pete, what helmet's that at Half Barrel? Oh,
Peyton
so
Manning's.
and if you ever at Half Barrel on the Strip, you can register to win a Peyton Manning helmet. So, as you know, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all do's and sayers. If you want to listen to the show, I think we just recently put up. Who is that? Who do we have on? Who was that we had on last? Was it? No, it wasn't Scoob. It was. I forgot who we just had on. Great. Yeah, it's somebody on. Like it's been a week since we've been on. Well, it's been 2 weeks now. We didn't have a show last week. So if you're wondering, we didn't have a show last week. So I forgot who we put up. Oh, it was Kamiastro.
Right.
We have
right,
Kamiastro
right.
on, so you go check out that one. You know, if you want to listen to it, we're on Podbean, iTunes, and SoundCloud. And then if you want to watch the show like you will with this one, it's on YouTube, Doers and Sayers. So, with all that being said, the man sitting to my far right.
Yes.
I don't know what we just sat down, so don't mind us. Yo, a dope artist in the city that's been doing it, and I'll say it now, no disrespect, but the main brain behind Slew. The man, the myth, the legend, the homie B.L.A.C.K.
Hey.
Yeah, yo, thank you for being on, yo. Thank you
No
for coming on, yo. Thank
No
you,
problem.
appreciate
No
it.
problem, man.
Yo.
I'm glad I'm here.
Yo, you're a busy guy.
I try to be.
You're a busy guy, yo.
I definitely try to be.
So first question, yo, so are you really the brains behind Slew? I mean, like I know, like you're one half of the, or 1/4. I don't know how it goes. Like,
Nah. We all collectively.
He hesitated right,
Right.
there. He was
we
like,
all collectively. I say I am the antagonizer. I am the thorn in the side of our ideas and things. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let's go. I'm the one that's saying, hold up. Did you think about
okay,
this?
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Right,
that I will say that, and that shit gets annoying.
No, but it could be more or less that you're like you're the person that preps. Like, you know, we gotta
Oh,
make
yeah,
sure
yeah,
we gotta
yeah.
make sure do we have all our ducks in a row that we can do this effectively.
And then she's stuffing her face with chicken, but boy, let me tell you something. The homie over there,
Yo, shout out to Shane.
Shane.
DJ Majestic is in the
Yes.
building, so
she's
Yeah,
munching over there. She's munching on
are
some
them my wings over
wings.
there too? Damn.
Late night munchies.
We
What
need
do you say?
we need to slide some of them over here. But yeah, man, that's pretty much how it goes.
it was like what she said. We called it Munchies After Dark the last time she was on here. One time she was on here.
Oh,
it was like
Munchies After Dark?
Munchies
Is-
After Dark.
Is that okay?
Munchies after dark.
Munchies After Dark. Yeah.
That's it.
And then you need to do morning munchies.
Ooh.
Yeah. You know? yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, so tell us about the how did the relationship between you and Coast happen?
And when did it happen?
Yeah.
About 15 years ago.
Okay.
It's way back.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. We we started out actually longer than that, really. But as far as the rap, it started out with us as just sports, pretty much,
Right.
and then we ended up going to the same high school, and I had took a liking to music in my own way. He took a liking to music his own way.
Okay.
Our homeboy took a liking to music in his own way, and his uncle showed us his uncle's friend had a studio,
Okay.
Stephen Donahue Solo Records. So pretty much what happened was it was kind of like a domino effect, word of mouth type thing. He knew how to get to the studio.
Yeah.
Found out that our homeboy Gutter rap,
Okay.
and Gutter was already in the studio, and so we kind of went from his room and a laptop in Gutter's
Right.
room
Yeah.
with the laptop mic. We
Right.
started just be huddled
Right.
in a bedroom,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, doing what we do best pretty much. And then it went from there to the studio, and then from the studio to 15 years later, here we are.
All right.
So yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. Sports.
Okay. So you want to talk a little bit more about KFC?
Ha! It's the first time I ever got asked a question. I never talk about KFC.
Why not? I mean, it's a good thing to like.
I mean, I just don't never talk about it because I was then coming into the type of artist that I am now,
Okay.
and the name is Killers from Carter.
Yeah.
At that time, I couldn't take it and be comfortable with it because
Right.
you know, I didn't want to anything that had something to do with anything like that. I didn't want to be a part of.
That's understandable.
But outside of that,
But you could have been a mic killer from.
I wasn't thinking that deep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it wasn't that deep. Yeah, I mean that came later on. You know what I mean? But KFC was no more at that point in time.
Right.
As far as the name, but we always had that bond. We still got that bond to this day. But
It would have been
Yeah.
it would have been kind of tough to like do some branding and copyright of KFC too.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah,
think
that'd
that
be-
name's already taken. Man.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it is too. But it
Yeah.
was at the time it was hard. It was
Yeah.
nice. You know what I mean? We definitely was able to hold our own. I tell you that. And so that was a good thing. But you know, outside
Yeah.
of that, it was just one of them things where Killers from Carter was a high school thing. You know, we started
Okay.
out doing our thing.
All right. So now, was Black your original rap name back then, or is
Nah, it was, but no, not the acronym. It was just
Okay.
it was Pistol Black.
it Pistol Black?
Yeah, and that's because
You had a problem with being with Killers from
Yeah,
Knoxville?
yeah. I ain't like none of that shit. I ain't like none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I never came up with my own name up until
Oh.
the acronym either.
Okay. So how did
that was
who?
that was Coast. That was for
So Coast gave you the name Pistol Black.
because I was automatic.
Okay.
And I rap fast, and I was black as hell, and it was always a joke. We
Yeah.
joked a lot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I talked about his gap.
Why is that you two guys have an issue with light skinned dudes? Where that all that come from?
That's him.
That's him. That's okay. Got you.
Yeah,
No
but
problem.
because I'm so dark,
right.
I tend to have issue with light skinned dudes because he light skinned to me. He
Right.
like mocha. You feel me? And so me and him, he get to talking that dark skin shit. I talk
Yeah, like,
that light skin shit.
Right.
Mhm.
Right. Yo, so let's talk about how the name became an acronym.
I was trying to figure out how to. Really, before it was an acronym, it was just Black A65 Finest.
Yeah.
All together, but that shit's too long.
Right.
So, I didn't want to lose the A65 Finest tag, so I had it on Twitter and shit like that. But I just wanted to find something that, you know,
Yeah.
that meant me, that embodied me. You know what I mean? So that's what I did, and the acronym it flowed really. That's where that came from.
And that's because of
Yeah, that
love,
shit flow.
anger, compassion, and knowledge.
Mhm.
That's amazing that you even came up with that. Because it's like, to me, knowing you in the short time that I've known you, it's like every letter in the acronym pretty much describes you and your music. So to have that acronym and you know like embody it is
Yeah.
really impressive. So salute for that, yo.
I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that.
Yo, now I was talking with Black earlier. I was telling him how when
I need them.
oh hold on, was it got a special delivery coming in.
Yeah, I need them. You done?
Sweet Christmas. But I was
Yeah.
talking with Black, and I was telling him about like one of the first times I messaged him, just about who he was and stuff, and how, like, on the show I can talk, it's fine, but
Yeah.
you know, trying to interact and meet people and not sound weird or creepy, it's kind of hard. So, I messaged him on I think it was Instagram. I'm like, "You're Black. Are you the same Black that's on Stand For?" And like maybe like a few hours later, he's like, "Yeah, that's me. What's up?" I was like, "Are you the same Black that did that song back in the day with Darius Jarrell?" He was like, "Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, that's me." And so I'm like, I'm probably just like, this dude's probably like, who the hell is this dude talking to me right now? I never heard of this dude. I don't know how he found me or nothing.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause usually, dude, I'm telling you, like I was telling y'all before, like the dude that, you know, it was my goof, my mess up, but people be on the internet acting a fool, and you never know exactly. And, you know, with you when you've been a rapper and stuff, and me, I like to try to promote at least on social media outside of Knoxville.
Yeah,
So I run into like a lot of like funny different funny characters, like
Yeah.
cool people, funny people.
Right.
It's just, and I hear a lot of weird shit. So no, but nobody ever asked me questions like that.
Right.
So I thought that was weird as hell. I ain't gonna lie. But it was cool though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was cool.
yeah. Because then we got to talking, and he was telling me about, you know, we're gonna talk about it on the show anyway, but like just what's been going on with them, and he was like, "Yo, one thing I remember him saying is like, yo, I got some music coming out soon," and so that leads me to the point where we have Blackout. And it was like, yo, and it was like what, 6 songs, but in those six songs, it was like, yo, this is the same Black that I remember hearing that back in the day. What was the name of that song you did with Darius anyway? Like I remember seeing
Stand For.
Stand For.
Yep. And you know what's crazy about that? I don't know if you even know this timeline, but Blackout is like 4 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got like 16 songs on it.
Okay.
It's a mixtape. It's on, I think I put on live mixtapes or that pill, one of them two.
Okay.
But that's pretty much what that was. It was one of them things where the social media aspect of it, the Spotify's and iTunes and all that. Since I was getting back out into music, I figured why not put the music out the proper way.
Okay.
And so I just chose those 6 or 8 songs, I'm not sure, to
Right.
put out. But Stand For came way after that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Stand For came way after that. Yeah, when I put Blackout out, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't. I'm sorry. I knew who Darius Jarrell was. We hadn't done any music
Right.
at that time when I originally put Blackout out, and Everybody Jones. If he was rapping, we didn't know about it.
Right. Yeah.
That's how old that. Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. So that means that like even back then you were working with Tient then.
TM?
Yeah.
No,
No.
not doing Blackout.
Okay. But I'm saying with the Stand For the joint.
Stand
though.
For was TN, yes,
Okay.
but that was after Blackout also. That was
Okay,
the
oh.
first time me and TN ever linked up.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of knowledge and history going on right now. That's
Yeah, a lot of
impressive.
Yeah,
history.
Blackout is old.
Man. But it doesn't. But that's the thing. It's like when I hear it, it doesn't feel old. It feels like see, the one thing that's lacking in music right now to me is that there's not much music that transcends time.
Replay
So,
value.
Yeah. So if Blackout is 4 years old, that's like, man, the ability for it to stand up in today's climate is just impressive. Word.
I appreciate that.
Yo, that takes that says a lot, because it's like, yo, like you're not hearing music like that anymore. It's like, you know, you got a quick hit, then you off to your next looking for that next hit. But it's like these joints hit. It's like, dude, I could listen to Holy Smoke every day.
Straight up.
Yo,
Straight up.
yo, I love that. Is that you by yourself on that one?
Nah, that's Darius Jarrell. See, the thing about that is, all right, so Blackout, first it's on me. Blackout was, the way Holy Smokes came about and the way Blackout came about was I had all the music that I had for Blackout already done. Holy Smokes was a late ad.
Okay.
it was one of them things that we had shot a video to it. Um, I, pre- I didn't like the video. I
Okay.
loved the video, and let me rephrase that. I loved the video. It was my first time doing the video, so I look
Right.
awkward as hell.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just don't have like
It was
doing
yeah,
it for
it
the
was some-
first time. You just don't even have that background. Like, yo, what am I
Yeah.
supposed to do? Like,
Yeah, like what I don't know, do my hands type shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
that's
Shout out
pretty
to
much
Ricky
what
Bobby.
it was. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. So,
Yeah.
but outside of that, Holy Smokes, like I said, it came later on,
Mm.
and but I put it on. I put it on Blackout. Then I went ahead and that's how that was the start of me and Darius' relationship. That's how
Okay.
that song actually made it. Blackout was already done, but I added that song.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, because it's like with Blackout, it's like there's so much. I feel like you took us on a journey of what's been going on with you and how you feel about a lot of things, with that album, and it's like yo, it's like oh, shout out to you for just like having the courage to talk about a lot of it. I mean, I know because there's like a lot of things that I know. I don't, like I said, I don't know if you're cool with talking about it. It's like I know you were talking about your brother, rest in peace, and it was like yo, just how that took a toll on you, and then just to come back with the album like Blackout, it was like yo, um, like when did you feel like yo, I'm ready to get back into the swing of things?
Right when I wrote right when Blackout dropped, actually, I dropped Blackout, and then that same year, later on the year, my brother had got killed that year.
Okay.
Prior to a lot of Blackout, I'm not speaking about my brother.
Okay.
My best friend shot himself a year prior to that, and he killed himself. So
Mm.
those emotions come from that death.
Okay.
When I dropped Blackout, I also found out my girl was pregnant with my 3-year-old.
Okay.
Should be 4 this year. So actually, Blackout will be 4 years this year.
Okay.
So I'm saying, well, actually, yeah, January. But anyway, anyway, we passed that. So yeah, 4 years. Anyway, so that's the timeline of that. And then at the same time, when I found out that my girl was pregnant, it's a whole lot of different things that happen in life, jobs,
Yeah.
etc. Things like that. So I was using Blackout to kind of keep myself afloat with like the CDs. Cause I got like 500 CDs,
Right.
and I had made my money back and then some on like 220 maybe something like that CDs. So I knew I could do something with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But by the time the end of that year came, my brother got killed at the end of that year. And so then and it was right after my daughter was born. And so yeah, I just pretty much, it was too much going on outside of those deaths. I didn't have a place. I was trying to find a place to stay.
Right.
A whole bunch of different things. So I let that music shit go. It really wasn't no time for that.
Right.
I buckled
yeah.
down on a couple jobs, things like that. So
Right.
It's understandable.
yeah, man, I had to turn my hustle up in a different way. So
Right.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, man.
yeah, fuck rap. That's exactly what it was. Fuck rap. So that's what happened, man. And but what got me back into it was pretty much I couldn't really let it go. I tried to do a couple of things. I wrote a couple songs, and I never did nothing with them.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And so that shit turned into a long ass waiting list of sorts. You know what I mean? A couple of songs
Right.
just sitting there waiting to do something with. And then Coast, he kind of pushed me back into it. He originally asked me. I told him I would help him.
Right.
It wasn't necessarily just with the music, but the brand, the Slew brand. You know
Right,
what I mean?
yeah.
He was trying to do clothing and different things like that.
Right.
Then he brought me in and told me about the radio shit. So
Right.
that was cool.
Yeah.
And then he told me that he wanted me to rap too. And I'm like, dog, I'm done with that rap shit right now. I wasn't really feeling it. But at the same time all this going on, I was building my own studio.
Right.
And
Right.
so I got that built. Told myself I was going to use it to make some money. Quickly decided not to. and then I start recording my own stuff again.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so that's how that shit happened.
So you
Man,
built the studio thinking like you were gonna use it to facilitate other artists and,
And
stuff like
really help him.
that. Yeah,
Because
Right,
he,
yeah.
I mean, like he came to Thank Jesus, fire. Then he had Thank Jesus 2,
Right,
fire.
right.
And then he had like 10 songs. One was gonna be coffee break, smoke break, some other shit. We never really. He just wanted to do. He had a different mode. So I was trying to
Right.
help him figure out where he wanted to go with his music.
Right.
And yeah, that's why the studio got built and shit like that. It wasn't necessarily for me.
Yeah. And that's where the whole strength, loyalty, unity comes in at, because it's like, yo, when you were on your hiatus and you were like, yo, I'm done with this. It's like, you could have been in your fields any type of way, and Coach could have been in his field, and like y'all two never reached back up to like really push that thing going forward. And one of the things I could say about you, like I said you're the type of guy, to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that like, if I got your back, I got your back.
Yeah.
No doubt. Because like I remember us having conversations about just what was going on with Coast, and it was like, yo, like this is my man. I'm gonna big up him wherever I'm at, whatever it deals with. Like I'm bigging him up. Like this is my homie. That's the homie right there. I got his back. I'm down. I love this dude so much. You just don't understand the friendship, the bond between us.
Yeah, yeah.
So with
we've
that
had
being
issues.
yeah, so with that being said, has there ever been a song where it's like, yo, I gotta outdo Coast?
Every song.
Every song?
That's what we strive on. The moment he not pushing me, or I'm not pushing him, shit's dead.
Yeah.
It's just always been that way. It's almost like a natural thing. Ever since we started, even with our homeboy Gutter, his work ethic is really where we got it from. I'm talking about, dude, he would put out two mixtapes a month for like 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
He had like a Gutter Grills volume, like that went like 5, 6, 7 volumes, and we like 18 years old, dude.
Yeah.
At the time, like this is like his 6th. Gutter Grills volume 3, 4, 5, or some shit like that.
Right.
At 18, when we started at 15, but when I started, I was just writing in a notebook.
Right.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I wasn't putting too much on beats.
Right. Yeah.
It was his crib with the laptop and the mic, so he been on that shit. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Been on that shit, taking it, boom, recording, figuring out how to record, and without a program, and then learning how to mix it, make it sound decent.
Right.
Without a real program, it was crazy.
Yeah.
All off a laptop mic, one of them skinny little mics with
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
type of,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know.
that was-
yeah,
Back
that
in the
type of
day,
shit,
yeah.
man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's kind of like where the grind came from, and you know what I mean, to be harder than everybody else. I always had one up because I never had to have a beat.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just write. You know what I mean,
Mm.
about what's around me. So that's pretty much why. That's where the name came from. It's automatic. Whenever we came and we got together to do some music, I opened up my pad, and it's like a book. You know what I mean? And I just
Yeah.
scroll through, find a section that got some shit tailored to what we talking about,
Right.
and that's what I did.
Seems like you guys really take advantage of just like the benefits of like technology now. Like you really don't need much to get the job done, man. Like I mean, and
Yeah.
especially, I mean, you just be amazed on how little can do so much. You know,
Yeah. Right.
so I mean, you guys definitely make something out of nothing. You know, like
That's,
it's-
yeah, don't nobody give us shit. But shout out to
Yeah.
Volunteer Studios, shout out to Wozo
Yeah.
Radio, shout out to 90.3,
Yeah.
and the various DJs that's fool with us, and the venues that's fool with us, because outside of that, don't nobody give us nothing. We don't particularly, like this year, literally this past year, since the radio has been the most that outside of people that come to our shows that we put together on our
Right.
own, come out of
Yeah.
our pocket with everything. Other than that type of shit, ain't nobody fucking with us.
Right.
I mean, he don't talk about it much, but that's what I talk about, that shit.
Right.
I don't sugarcoat that type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? That the support, I don't even ask for support no more, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To me, anyway. Like, it's needed, but in the fact that it doesn't matter. Like, it's not going. You can fuck with me or not fuck with me.
Right.
I'm still gonna put my pants on and go
Right.
about this the way I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have
So
to. Yeah.
you got to. So I adapted that mindset shit, and 2 million, like he say, we gonna rock.
Right.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like, with support, I mean, it's just kind of a funny thing. I think it's good to kind of have opportunity just come at your plate just out of the blue, out of the sky. But, you really got to, like, do a lot for yourself, too. So it seems like you guys got that work ethic definitely in the SLU brand. I mean, that's important to have, man, because you got to create your own opportunity to really get pushing, to separate yourself from the pack. Like that's just how it is, because there's just so many people doing it now. It's like,
yeah, and even if it's not, dude, the game that we in, dude, like I say all the time, man, it's a lawless game. It's not a certain direction you gotta go. It's not a rule book. It's none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times, in games and sports, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And like in basketball, you foul somebody, they go to the line five times, 6 times, you out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
None of that shit. You can foul a motherfucker in this rap shit as much as you want. And if the
Right,
people like
yeah.
it, you win.
Yeah.
Shout out to 50. Real talk. Real talk.
Who did he just go after? Was it Tiana? No, Tiana.
Yeah, he went out. I seen someone.
Yeah,
I can't
something
think of who it
about,
was.
Taylor?
Nah, it was
Nah.
Tiana Taylor. It was like some.
Tiana
some
who?
I can't
what's
think
her-
of.
I think it was like, isn't it the chick from like Love and Hip Hop LA or something like that?
Oh.
Yeah,
was
something about
something.
like she made a diss track, and so
He bought
Tierra
the
Maria.
Oh,
rights
Tierra
to
Maria.
it.
yeah, he bought the rights. It was like, yo, what the heck, man?
So
That's
she can't make money. He bought
Right.
the rights to the disc. So she can't.
He's doing the old Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he a fool, man.
yeah, like
Michael Jackson buying the Beatles.
Yo, what do you think is worse,
catalog.
that one or when he bought like the front rows at Ja Rule's concert?
So, yeah, I think that's worse because he been on Ja Rule ass for over a decade.
Yeah. He
been
knows how
on
to
Ja
hold a
Rule
grudge, man.
ass, boy. That is
Wow.
crazy.
Nobody does beef like 50, man.
Yeah.
Word.
Nah, man. Yeah. So,
Right. Now, what was I gonna say? Oh, how does it feel knowing that you guys, Slew Radio, saved Anim's life, DJ Anim's life? Like we spoke to
yeah.
Anim. We had Anim on the show from Knox Welby. She said,
hold on. Wait. What?
Anim from Knox Heather.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
okay.
said
She
that
was
you
like,
guys saved her life with Slew Radio. You
well,
didn't know that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she
You know
like
what
she
he's
used to
kinda
listen
talking
to you
talking
guys.
about?
I know
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know exactly who
Yeah.
you're talking about. I know exactly about.
Yeah, she said
That's
that you
deep,
guys.
dog.
She said she said that she used to listen to you guys, and you guys literally saved her life when she was going through her treatments.
Yeah.
Like you
Damn.
guys.
She always do. She
Really has deep respect for you guys.
Yeah, and she's always shown love, man. Shout out to Helen. She's always. Yeah, she shows so much love to us, man, and it's not like trying to get us in places or try to do things. Like it's just one of those things like
Unconditional.
it's like an appreciation. I heard what you're saying. That's like the other piece to that, because I always wonder, like, I wonder why she fuck with us the way she fuck with us.
Right.
That's crazy.
I mean, you kind of wonder that because you don't always see it like that. Sometimes it's not
Yeah,
always
you don't.
genuine.
Yeah.
She always
always
smiling. I
an
mean, I
agenda,
know
yeah.
about her situation. She definitely tells about it, but
Yeah.
she's such a soldier, dude.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, she don't miss a beat.
Right. Yeah.
I know for a fact, me in her shoes, I don't know if I'd be able to. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I mean, I deal with death still every day, but like,
Right.
she is a soldier, bro.
For real. Yeah. Word
Shout
up.
out to her. Heather,
Shout out
yeah.
to Anum.
Yeah,
I
she's
know-
a soldier.
I know she wants to say her real name. I was like, Anum. Like, okay.
Oh.
She's like, call me Anum. Like, all right.
Anna,
bet.
yeah.
Well,
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
I don't even know
It's all
her.
good.
Like, wait, Rico, did you see the episode that we had with her on there yet?
I was on.
Yeah. Did you
Well,
see it? Did you watch it?
Twice. Like,
Did you watch
oh,
it?
did I watch it?
Yeah.
Nah, man.
You didn't see all the editing that went on into that one. Like,
Nah, man.
Like when we were talking about like a lot of stuff. Like Anna was like, "Yo, can we not talk?"
Oh, I remember us, like, yeah, having
Like, I don't want to talk about the snowballing on the show.
Yeah.
on the episodes. Like
Pete.
I had to edit that out, and then it was.
Oh,
Like,
no, that was Trev.
it was like a lot of crazy stuff going on, and like if you at home watch that video, you know that there was like a lot of editing and a lot of like different shots that came. Like I was putting in like random pictures of just different stuff, like trying to bleep out the whatever we was talking about. So, but it was fun. But yeah, shout out to Anum. But yeah, like she just holds you guys in such high respect, and I can see that because it's like when I think about Slew Radio,
deep.
and just what you've done for the artists in the city, and then now you have Slew Uncut. How did Slew Uncut come about?
Um, we these ideas we have, man.
Yeah,
It's really like, and shout out to Coach, man. No lie. Even when I wasn't, doing the music, he's always, he know me. I think all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
always, trying to speak some type of life into something. You know what I mean?
right.
But those affirmations, that shit's real. That shit's real.
Yeah,
And these things, everything that is happening, we literally have spoke about in the past year,
right.
in the past 2 years. Like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we need this, we need that. How, and part of that is belief.
Yeah,
A lot of that is belief. You know
right.
what I mean? And then when you can approach a situation like the radio, and you amongst the people, you're sitting amongst people, and one person that ends up knowing another person, shit start falling into place. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the Uncut came about. It literally was shout out to Mr. Matt,
Yeah,
seeing
shout
what
out.
we was doing on the radio, and on the live on Facebook Live, and he- getting with us and figuring out a way to make the show happen, where we could still, and we just scratching the surface with that. But being able to play the local music still, not have to worry about the FCC regulations
Right,
type
yeah.
joints, not have to worry about that type shit.
Right.
The visuals, the music videos, like,
Right.
and then it's pushing artists, local artists and independent artists to that level, especially that tune into the show. Like, yo, I want to be on this show. How can I get there? You know what I mean?
Right. Word.
And there's no time limit on it either, right?
Now we can do it the fuck we want,
Yeah, yeah.
when we want, how we want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the beauty of all of that. And yeah, being our own bosses. That's the main motivation.
Yeah, creative control. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Word. No doubt.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mac, man. I'm talking about, man. That man here is.
Yeah. He's
He's
growing
helping
for the
us a
city in a lot of
man.
ways. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Mac.
Cause he like from what I've heard, he's one of the first artists out in the city. Well, one of the first artists in the city, right? From the city of Knoxville.
No, not one of the first artists in the city.
But the most
Lord, no.
recognizable.
Huh?
One of the most recognizable.
Definitely one of the most recognizable, yeah. Definitely one of the most recognizable. Had a long span on 104.5. We they don't
Yeah.
fool with us like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he got his ass in, you hear me?
Right. Yeah.
And was able to work with that. Being from Alcor, I can contest to this because I was younger too. I was
Yeah.
younger at the time. People that didn't know just heard it oh, that's Mr. Mac. He from Alcor. He not from Knoxville. That type of shit.
Yeah.
Alcor, area codes 423. You know what I mean? But anyway, that type of shit you stepping out, and you know what I mean, just being around him and the way he talk, and he got like what I like to refer to like for rappers or anybody, and like a quarterback mentality. You know how they say a quarterback mind.
Yeah.
You can't think about. You got to go to the next play.
Right.
Next
Yeah.
play. That's he got that type of mindset. Like, no
Right.
matter what's going on, it's not going to knock him off his grind. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that motherfucker dude go all day and all night.
Right. Yeah.
I just hope to be at his age and still be able to move like it.
Right.
Real shit.
Right.
Real shit.
Yeah, but-
Dude is a machine.
Well, I mean, like between you and Coach, you two guys are a machine. Cause it's like you guys just had Slew Fest where you just I think like you were promoting well, Coach was promoting Thank Jesus 2.5, and you were promoting I Just Started Back Rapping.
Uh-huh.
Why that name for the project?
Well, we was in a group chat, and the funny one over there decided to be fun. Like, okay, so the past shows was doing with Coach, and they, you know what I'm saying, I always help him. I do the hype man,
Yeah.
and it'd be times I might throw a song or something in there or whatever. But
Right.
I had a little song. It was called Slaughter. It was just a little beat I rapped on, whatever. But anyway, so before I perform the song, I get to talking to, because I don't know none of these. I've never seen these people in none of these local
Yeah.
circles since I dropped. You know what I mean? Stopped coming around. So
Yeah.
yo, man, I'm just introducing myself. You know what I mean? And I instantly say something like, "Forgive me, I'm rusty," type. I don't
Right.
know, some shit like that.
Right.
And after like the third time of saying that, like the third time I done it at a different show, like he literally on the mic was like, "Bro, stop saying that shit." And I was just like, "Bro, stop talking to me." That's the shit we do. You know what I'm saying? But later on in the group chat, she was like, "With y'all, I just start rapping ass. That's what you should call your project." I said, "You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I just start back rapping, and literally, it's it's the first 6 songs I wrote.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. So, which song would you say was like your most fun to record? From that, I just started back.
None of them.
Do you find that process to be tedious and is there like do you have a process when
The best part about the rap shit to me is writing it.
right
That's coming up with some shit that, you know what I mean? That's the fun to me.
right
When it comes to recording, I get bored with that shit
why
because when I have to spend too much time record, like for instance, trying to put like these 6 songs, you know, I'm recording myself, so I'm running in and out the booth, pressing play, record, boom, blah blah.
Right.
So I'm a it's about being like a critic, a self critic, like a
Right,
hard
yeah,
ass critic on
yeah.
yourself. So say like if like literally, I don't know about everybody else, but me,
yeah
I don't the words and shit and the delivery, that's not a problem to me.
Right.
But if you hear a breath, and I don't want you to hear that, I gotta
stop
and
there,
I don't
yeah.
do no punching in and none of that shit. So
Right.
Yeah.
we gotta start from the top, and I gotta
Right.
do it out because I know I don't want that breath in the music, or I don't want none of that. Certain things that I
Right.
don't like. If I miss a tone on
Right.
the word,
Right.
I said the word right. I hit every cue, but I don't like the tone.
Yeah.
Right.
We gotta start our way over. That's why it becomes tedious to me because
Yeah.
by the time
The
I hit the
perfectionist
booth,
when
I
it comes
know
to the-
I
yeah.
know what the fuck I want when I go inside. So when I
Right.
don't deliver, it pisses me off.
Right. Yeah.
So that's pretty
Yeah.
much what it is.
Yeah. Oh,
So I
man.
hate the recording process because I'm human and I can fuck up.
I mean, there's a thing to it too. Like, I mean, if you're doing that, you're kind of playing two different roles. You know, you're the engineer, so you got to like watch out and make sure like you're setting the right environment for that performer, because that's what a recording is a performance that's recorded. You know what I mean?
Right.
But then when you look at a live setting, like people are prepping in certain ways to get ready to perform. So like if you have to like get yourself in and out of that,
Yeah.
like you got to be like in that mood, in that setting
Yeah.
to perform, but then you got to be like playing the engineer, and that kind of kills that mood.
Exactly,
you know
dude.
what I mean? So like that,
Yeah.
it's
Th-
tough,
yeah.
man. Yeah.
Prime example, like Thoughts. This one on the song I just start rapping. Thoughts. I liked it. I love it. I love that track. Like I love it. Right.
Yeah.
I hated recording it. That was the most difficult one to record because
Okay.
the beat selection, the way the beat sounds, and the way I wrote it, I was going for a certain tone. I was going for a certain feeling,
Right.
and when I was wanting to record it, I literally like I don't. You like no, I'm a stoner. Everybody, I mean,
Yeah.
everybody knows.
You said
know
that
what I
in
mean?
I'm alone in a storm.
Yeah, I'm a loner and a stoner. And it's well known.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like real talk. So I smoking and rapping is nothing to me. You know what I mean?
Right,
But the
yeah.
thing that got me was, I decided to get drunk.
Okay.
That's when it came out the best.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how I recorded Thoughts was on a little bit of liquor, man, because I don't know. It flowed. You know what I mean? But
Probably loosened
it
you
took
up or
me.
something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it
just-
had to because
It's
it
like
took me. It took
Mama said
me.
knock you out. O English fill my mind. I came up with a funky rhyme. It's like that's the way it goes. Like most artists when they're into drinking and smoking, they have to do that before they actually
Yeah.
get on the mic and start spitting, because it's like for whatever reason helps them feel looser.
Yeah,
I don't
man,
know what it is, but it
relieves
works.
the tension, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
it can be tense just recording too. You know what I mean? Because like you have something built up in your mind. You said like you had a mood and you had a feeling that you had like that was, predetermined and everything. And so like you're trying to chase after that so much and try to get it to be exactly how you had it in your head.
Mm-hmm.
And so like yeah, I mean that's recording is tough, man. I mean people think
Yeah,
it's
when
just
you got to
easy
do
'cause
it,
you got it,
when you're
but-
doing it yourself. When
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
when you
Yeah,
going
yeah.
from one room to the next, it don't matter if it's a small room or a big room. Hopefully it's a small room because you're gonna.
Yeah.
It's a lot of moving if it's a big room. But
Right.
mine's is a smaller room, so it's
Right.
just a door. But it's still one room to the next. You don't want to
Right.
hit the wire cord, or you don't want to do. You know what I mean? You don't want to try to. Sling the door open too far. You know what I mean?
Right.
Too hard. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot
Yeah.
of different things you're thinking about trying to rap. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it was cool to take it and say, you know what? Fuck
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna drink a little bit and go into the studio. Some shit I don't normally do.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, dude, that was the most difficult song for me to record,
Okay.
based off the inability to knock it out that first or second or third or fifth or 10th try.
Right. Yeah.
It took me like 48. I mean, I had the song. I had it. It took me like 48 hours to record that shit, and I knew what I wanted, knew the words. I had to, like, it wasn't it was just me.
Right.
Sometimes it takes long time. I mean,
Yeah.
a long time to get a song out. Sometimes you have to like sit on it and then come back to it because you're not
Right.
the performance of the recording.
Yeah.
You know, like I hear artists sometimes say like, "Hey, I couldn't record this song until like 4 months later." You know, because I just
Right.
wasn't ready to record it. I had to like,
Right.
like it's a work of art. You know what I mean? So you're
Right.
trying to like sculpt it and like like you said, like whether it's just little details like breathing, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes it takes longer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because now like it just seems like it's so easy to just grab a mic, you got the computer and go and everything. But
Right, yeah.
you can still do that. And people like the old school heads will be like, oh, wait a minute, what about like
Yeah.
analog and all this like other
Yeah.
technology, quite factors. But I mean, really, if you do it the digital way, you can still keep a certain realness and a very lively performance
Oh,
out
yeah.
of that recordings. But that's that process that nobody talks about, is that when you are recording, the work that goes into
the
that.
work that go into
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And you know what I mean? Like, and shout out, and no disrespect to no artists. No disrespect to no artists. You know what I mean? But I hear a couple. I've heard different sessions,
Yeah.
being in different places since I was, since I got back into it. And it just go. Like, there's not necessarily a direction.
Right. Yeah.
Like, the beat sounds good, the melody, the music sounds good, but there's never any direction on
Right.
what they talking about, where they going, how they doing. It's just a lot of
yeah.
rah. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And you know what I mean? I urge artists to tap into other emotions
Right. Yeah.
of their life. You know what I mean? And see what that can do for their music. You know what I mean? I urge artists to do that. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, because I think about because you're one of those. You and Coach both are two guys that put thought into the lyrics.
Yeah.
And I think about I think it's 88 Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like just the stuff that you were talking about. It was like that's that what we would call real and deep music that you
Yeah.
like you spitting about real stuff. And so, but a lot of the music that comes out now, it's like let me talk about having bitches, having some money, getting some change, latest fashion, and some drugs, and that's my song.
That's it.
And then it's like song might, and it's like, I gotta have a hook. I gotta have a dope ass hook.
Gotta have a dope ass hook.
Yo,
Gotta-
speaking of dope ass hook, the hook for Cash is dope. I love the hook for Cash.
You like that?
I like Cash.
Yeah.
Like that's shit, Cash. I get a time sitting on my ass.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
dude, come on, man. I was like, yo, like I said, when I caught back up with you, I'm like, yo, I really like I'm a fan. I like what you do. Like this is like, and this is like before I knew about the whole relationship between you and Coast. It was like, yo, this. oh, Black is nice. I remember seeing him. I remember seeing him perform live.
Yeah.
And but it was like, yo, and this is the same dude from then. It's like, yo, this dude is nice. I wonder what happened to him. But it's like, yo,
Yeah.
but it's like I said, the whole, like you have like that's a dope hook though. I love that hook.
I literally that hook that is the only curated song specifically for like what we just talked about.
Yeah.
Repetitiveness, like it's in there. As far as the chorus, it's
Right.
repetitive. The only thing that I wouldn't stoop down to doing is just being random.
Yeah.
I had to put a black spin on it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is that
where
the Ricky
tie
Bobby
been on
line?
my ass, huh?
Is that the Ricky Bobby line?
The Ricky Bobby, yeah. I had to go simple, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Something that, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
It makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the first, you know what I mean? The first, you know what I mean? You and last type joint.
Yeah.
Because, you know, and really, you know, if you ain't first, you last.
Right. Yeah.
And that's life.
What was that? My man from I know you saw the movie Over Top with Sylvester Stallone, where he was an arm wrestler.
Yeah.
And the guy for the thing, his name was Bull. He was like, there's only first place. There's no second place. Second place is for losers.
Yeah.
So when I hear that line about the Ricky Bobby, it was like that's what comes to mind is that line from Over the Top.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot
Shit.
over the top.
Real talk, man. If you ain't first, you last. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like Nelly say, what he say? I'm number one.
Yeah.
He say first is
Oh,
you.
yeah, that song.
Yeah.
Second, nobody
Nobody
remembers.
remembers, yeah.
That's real. Like, cause you know, that constellation ain't shit.
Yeah.
Like, good job.
Right.
Contestant number 2,
Right.
number 3 and 4.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pat on the
Right.
back.
Here's your box of rice-a-roni.
Nah, you can't even get in the picture. But good job though. Yeah, that shit don't mean nothing.
Here's
So,
your party and give a box of rice-a-roni and some crusted flakes.
Yeah. So that's pretty much that's yeah. So that's how that went, man. And Cash was one of those. I wanted to try to. It was a up tempo beat, which is something that I don't normally. You know what I mean? Well, I can. You know what I
Right.
mean? But I don't normally do that because I like to express emotions and stuff. But,
Yeah.
So I don't go with the up tempo beats like that a lot. But it was an up tempo beat. The beat was lively. It was a lively beat. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And definitely for me. And then, you know, repetitiveness was one of the things I
Right.
really aimed for. And short words.
Yeah.
Cash is 4 letters.
Right.
Ass is 3.
Right.
Fast is 4.
Right.
Last is 4. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I wasn't going big
Right.
for the syllables.
Plus it's like those are 4 words that really good. That if you want, you can make them rhyme.
Yeah, and people say those a lot. And that's
Right.
one thing I realized in music too. Little secret for y'all. If you listen to music, and how many choruses or lines that you remember are in normal conversation? A lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Just shout out to 21.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Real talk, man. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's if you write like that, you can win. You get the right promotion behind you.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's natural. You want
Right.
to tap into the English language the right way.
Yeah. True, man.
Another thing I got to talk to you about. What do you think it is that Coach sees in you that says like, yo, he's the best rapper I know in the city?
Black. The acronym.
Oh, that's what Coach sees. That
Love, anger, compassion, and knowledge.
okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like you two big up each other so much. Even though this past week I didn't understand what was going on. But what was the whole thing with him on Facebook? Was like it's like
he wanted to just fuck around. That's pretty much he just wanted to fuck around.
Because I'm like, Black's not gonna respond. Black's a silent but deadly dude. So it's like
Yeah,
he's
I'm
not
not
gonna
about to-
not about to
I wasn't
get
gonna
on some
respond. Nah.
from Facebook war with you right now. It's like I'm like, this has got to be a joke. You know, you got the little picture where he scratch out your face in the picture. I'm like, do you think it's gonna provoke him? I don't think it's gonna provoke him. He's just like, all right, bet, you know. That's
Yeah.
still, you know, he's like, yo, I don't know what's going on with him, but that's still my boy regardless. I don't care. I still love that dude. That's what Black is saying. Like, I'm like, I don't, it's like,
Exactly.
what do you want smoke for? It's like, yo, this is your homeboy. If y'all got some beef, it's like, I don't believe it. I don't believe it till I see it. Or Black says something. Because if Black doesn't say anything, it's like, this has got to be some type of joke. This is some. Stop it, man. You know, I don't like seeing the division between these two because it's like you two are like, I know I always say like like tag teams and stuff. So it's like you guys are pretty much like the Hart Foundation or like the Hardy Boys when it comes to like just the music and just what it means to be a group or a family. Like strength, loyalty, unity. That embodies both you guys in like I said before, your relationship with each other. And I had another question. Why is it that like I know you're a loner and stoner, but like why would you never ask like your girl to like help you with recording?
My girl.
Yeah, you
We
ever
got
ask
three.
her?
We got 3 kids.
Well, I mean they can all be there with you. Like you, or
My
is
daughter,
it,
my
what
youngest,
is
my
it-
daughter. Nah. My daughter.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, my daughter. Nah, no, you good, bro. My daughter. She, my youngest, my 3-year-old. She likes the music.
Right.
The middle child, my other daughter, she likes listening to the music. Like
Okay.
they are, I would say, my biggest fans. Like
Right. Yeah.
they came to the show that we had, the All Ages show, and they literally they were tired and all of that, but stayed there all night to watch me.
What's
That's the
up?
second time they got to see me perform. But like they know all the words.
That's what's up.
They love On Fire. That's their favorite. Like that's everybody's favorite song.
Okay.
But they know the words. They play the music. They follow me on all the Spotify's, the iTunes, and
Right.
shit
Yeah.
like that. You know what I'm saying? And they talk to their friends about it.
Oh,
So,
that's what's up.
the fact that my music isn't of what you hear on the radio lets me know that if a 10-year-old, a 13-year-old, which they were 12, 11, 9, 8, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
3 years. If they're able to understand it, I know for a fact that we can do better
Right. Yeah.
for our kids. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
With the message we give them through music,
Right.
it's so universal. So I know it can happen.
Right.
So it just makes me question who is to blame, because
Right.
we aim at the younger generation with the music. Obviously, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
They get the most spark, but they give us the most spark. But at the same time, who's condoning this shit?
Right. You're right. Yeah.
Is it the adults? Is that the game we playing? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
definitely.
really know, but I wonder, because in my experiences, my kids are just fine listening to my music,
Right.
and I don't talk about that shit that you're on the radio.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's also a thing. It's like what sells, and it's like like to everybody else that's like okay before we put it out, this is what sells. So it's like you get like these songs where it's like I'm like I look at it like what I mean this song is good. You think this song is hot? It's like no disrespect. It's like. Yeah, I like songs by Lil Uzi Vert and 21 Savage, but it's like I'm not really trying to have my kids listen to it,
Yeah.
or if I had kids, I'm not trying to have them listen to that. It's like and I think it does fall back on us because it's like we're the ones that's like okay, like the one thing that we're in a generation now is like we grew up with rap, so we have a good understanding of what it is. So if you can be that person that says, okay, you listen to this, well, why don't you check this out? Just giving them, showing that there's more than just this one side.
Right.
And I think like with you doing that, and like you're one. It was like okay, you could have like the fun side with Coast. Coast is fun. Coast does fun stuff. But it's like okay,
We talk. That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
That's,
but
that
it's
let
like-
me know you, 'cause we talk about that exact thing, Shane. Do we not? As
she
we
ain't
said it
even
the other
listening.
day.
She on her phone.
She
Don't-
wasn't. We what? Hey,
Whatever.
oh, she.
What's up with that
She
calendar,
might
though?
be. Yeah.
But but yeah, but it's like
Coast fun. I'm serious. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
it's
talk
the
about.
yin
Remember we
and the
saying that the
yang.
other day, and he was like,
It's the yin
"What
and the
you
yang.
mean?" This is what he said. He said, "Bruh, the fuck you mean? What type of music I make?" I said, "Bruh, the shit the kids like to hear." You remember that conversation? But yeah, man, he is. But I like his style so much, man, because he also does what I call censor his rhymes. We can go ahead and talk about whatever fuck we want to talk about. For real. We can say whatever we want to say, exaggerate it as much as we want to exaggerate. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And we could take the pictures to make it seem like it's real. You know what I mean? But to say, you know what, now I'm gonna be true to my
Yeah.
bone marrow.
Yeah.
To what's in within. You
Right.
feel me? What you can't take away. I'm gonna stay there. What's in my heart.
Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
To stay there, that says a lot about a person.
Right.
You know what I mean? For us to be black men, that says a lot about that.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Just as, we take a lot of shit, based off like in this rap shit around here.
Right.
Because like dude, you would never believe the amount of people that get upset that we don't get to play their music, but they can't clean it up. Like that's
Right,
the
yeah.
weirdest shit ever. I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like how else am I supposed to help you
Yeah, if you're not
if
willing,
you're not willing to help yourself? Like, how can
Yeah.
I? What am I supposed to do?
right.
What you supposed to
But
do?
and that's what I was telling you about with the Slew Uncut. It was like, okay, so y'all want to do this? Here, we'll give you this outlet to do it. Now what?
Yeah, we and you know, want me to tell you another thing about that, man? We like to talk shit and smoke weed. So that's what's going to trump. That trumps out. That's our thing. We like to talk shit and smoke and build platforms. So yes, exactly. So we did that, but at the same time, man, what's next? Like,
Right, yeah.
what's next? What else can we do? But at the same time, how can we make it to where artists, like, we've been doing this forever, right?
Right, yeah.
And we just now able to say, people like looking at us in a different light. So
Right,
even just
yeah.
around here, so it's one of them things where, like, what can we do for local artists that we know that they sound hot, they got fire, right? But so they'll have to spend 10 years just to still be just be local.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
You understand what I'm
Nah,
saying?
for
Like,
real.
Yeah.
what can we do to change that narrative? You know what I'm saying? Because, that's pretty much what we are now.
I agree with that, but at the same time, it's like, I think, like, if you're a local artist in the city, like, I learned this for myself doing with the podcast. You gotta invest in yourself. You gotta really invest in yourself. It's like yeah, I could come to you with my little CD, say, yo, play this, but it's like, yo, what work are you putting in on the recording and the producing and the mixing and the engineering? It's like, I can't help you with that. So it's like, that's when you have to invest in yourself. If you want to have a video, you
Yeah.
gotta really invest in yourself. It's like for me, that's with the camera. It's like we like I said, I've told myself, like, if DNS is gonna pass or fail, I want it to be on my terms. I want it to be based on me having to wait on somebody else to
Yep.
give me the green light.
Yep.
It's like, if I got the green light, I'm gonna go with it, and I'm gonna take it as far as I can. And then if I can evolve with that when it's time to evolve, that's great. But
Right.
it's like, I can't put my success in someone else's hands and just wait for that person to like just give me the green light. I gotta do something to push myself, and that's what you guys are doing. That's what you do. Guys are trying to show them, and I hope that the artists that are in the city are realizing that, because it's like I said, you guys didn't have to do Slew Uncut.
No.
You don't have to do that at all. It's like, because it's not on you to make sure that they're like. It's on you to make sure. It's not on you to make sure their music gets played. It's like, you can support them as much as you want, but that's not on you. So for you to put that on your back, bravo. I mean, we kind of doing that. It's like, we don't have like video or anything like that, but it's like we're giving them the opportunity to show the shine light on themselves.
Right.
Just like with you right now. It's like, this is us shining light on Black.
Right.
And it's like, yo, but it's like, you got to invest in yourself to make sure that you got all the things in place so that you're not depending on the next person. If you're not getting love in your city, it's like, who is it? Freaking Ray Shrimmer from Mississippi. We're doing shows in
They're from Mississippi. I
Atlanta.
didn't know they was from Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi.
Oh, that's cold.
They were doing shows in Alabama, Georgia, and just other spots in the southeast.
Yeah.
It's like, if you look at that story and listen to that story, what's stopping you now? It's like Coast like not too long ago came back from Tampa, doing Tampa, and just like doing shows like around Florida and stuff. It's like there's nothing stopping you. If you want it, then you got to go get it.
Right.
And are you willing to invest in yourself to get to that point?
Right.
All right, I'm done rambling.
And I mean, it can just be
You're right.
as simple
You're
as
absolutely right.
investing in yourself, like just doing the things that that you need to do to get your music plays. Like, cleaning up your music is a must. Because I mean, if you're gonna complain about it, like, that's just the only way it is gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna have it any other way. Like, not everybody's gonna create a Slew Radio Uncut if you want to get played in, like, other markets. So yeah, I think one of the things is too, when you're talking about like where they're gonna be at, where this hypothetical artist is gonna be at, these young artists are gonna be at in 10 years. It's like, it's also teaching them as a vet in the game the mistakes and the things to look out for. So, I mean, you can only tell somebody, so many times that, like, hey, this is how it is when it comes to radio. These are the rules when it comes to radio. And if they listen, they listen. But I mean, that I think the most important part is like knowledge, knowledge of the business, knowledge of just how things are,
Yep.
when it comes to these different places you want to be.
Yeah, and like I like to tell people like the moment you in which I this shit ain't nothing that I came up with on my own. I'm not like a fucking Einstein or nothing like that, but
Yeah.
I do read. It's not that I read a lot. I'm not
Right.
saying I go spend an hour at McKay's and nothing
Yeah.
like that. Nah,
Right.
but you know what I'm saying. I do read. Um, I listen and I research.
Yeah.
Therefore, if I do have an opinion, I know that somewhere along the line, it started with facts. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So that my opinion is just my feelings towards that matter or that subject. You know what I mean? Um, but outside that, as far as knowledge, the moment think you know everything,
Yeah.
you become more stupid
Right,
than a
yeah.
retarded person.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Some people don't have the ability to pick up on things.
Right.
But for those of us that do and choose not to,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you doing a disservice to life for yourself and for others.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's that knowledge. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
that knowledge shit.
Right. Yeah.
hmm
Yo.
you can't never think you know everything. You can't. You know what I mean? Some information. Like I've also heard. You can learn something from a bum. You can learn
Yeah.
something from a bum. Man. You
Right,
learn a
yeah.
whole bunch of shit what not to do,
Yeah.
which could save your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm saying? So, you can pick up knowledge from anywhere, man.
Right.
And for those that choose not to, that's a shame on you. Straight up. Straight up. Do what you gotta do to make your situation better. You feel what I mean? Sometimes it's as easy as cleaning up a song.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I know.
saying?
It's like
Sometimes it's as easy as
Doesn't
you know
seem
what?
like
I'm
it's
gonna take
much,
that
yeah.
cuss word out of there. Boop. Thank you, engineer. Here go $10 more, $20 more, whatever, or nothing, depending
Right.
on your relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just as easy as opening your mouth. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
Because of love, anger, compassion, knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Black, yo. I'm excited to have. I was excited to have you on the show for real.
Man, I'm excited to be here. The first time I came was with Coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all remember?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was talking so much shit, y'all put a mic on me. You remember that shit? I
Yeah.
was sitting over there eating
Yeah.
peace. I was high as hell.
Oh, okay.
I was drinking beer at that time too.
Okay.
So,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so I was over here
Yo, what was
full
it?
of. We had that pizza.
Right. Yeah.
And I got to saying a couple things. It was like, man, just give him a mic.
Right. Yeah.
And I took
Yeah.
the mic for a second. Yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to
Well,
y'all.
Thank you for
man.
coming back
Yeah,
on,
man.
man, for
No
real.
doubt, yeah.
So, do you have any shouts you want to give?
Like always, shout out to my woman, my kids.
Oh, happy belated birthday to her too.
Yeah. She had a good time. We getting old, boy. Say that, we getting old.
Guys are still young.
But yeah, shout out to my woman, man. Shout out to my kids. Shout out to my family. Slew shit, really cool shit. That's about it, man. Shout out to the people, man. Anybody, local artists. Shout out to y'all, man, for just anybody with a creative mind or be it the want to or the ability to build something from the ground up, business, whatever it may be. Any entrepreneur, shout out to you, cause shit, it's hard out here for a pimp. Nah, listen, I swear, man, hustling flow has not left my mind. We watched this shit like about couple weeks ago. So I've been thinking about it. There's a DJ. Turns out with a motherfucker, boy. And he beat the shit out of Luda, man. Hey, man, I'm telling you. He gave Luda the business.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shout out to any creative mind. Everybody, man. Shout out to people that came out to you know what I mean? I guess it's called Slew Day now. It's been dubbed Slew Day. Shout out to everybody that came to Slew Day, 420. Shout out to my man's coach for his birthday. We had a good time.
All right. So, yo, Rico, any shots you want to give?
Yeah, shout out to upcoming gigs that I have. First off, Lollapalooza. That's going down on the 26th. It's Friday. And shout out to UTK, the University of Tennessee, just doing a lot of events with them. So I'm doing Lollapalooza, doing some headphone disco, silent disco type of stuff.
Where's that at?
Where is it going to be at?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, by the time you guys watch, it's already happened, but it's going to be happening at the Student Union Courtyard, the new Student Union Courtyard on campus, like right there on Philip Former.
Okay. Can anybody come, or is it just students?
It's free. So yeah, shout out to them. And then one event that you can come out to coming up a little later on May 4th, 2019, we got a free show going down over at Chattanooga. So we got this collective called 1288. It's going to be local art, live music, pop-up shops. So it's going to be going on from noon till 7. That's the art pop-up. I think we got some stuff from Sasha from France, Leaker Magazine. And I know Luna Ritz, she's got some art going on over there. I'm going to be DJing a little bit of that. And then I'm going to be DJing the main show from 9 till midnight. We got Uzi Boys, Skitty, Apollo the Gemini, Perma Vibe, Naughty Taylor, so much more. So come out there.
It's in Chattanooga?
It's in Chattanooga at the
What day?
Spot venue. That's May 4th. May 4th. Shout out to Landon Nazima. And it's actually $5 from 12 to 7, $10 at the door. And man, it's going to be pretty good in Chattanooga, Knoxville. Yeah, all represented over there. So, yeah, shout out to them.
That's what's up.
All right.
Yeah.
The local scene's starting to expand, dude.
Yeah.
We're starting to get the hell
indeed.
up out of this city. I tell you that. It's a good thing. It's a fucking good thing.
Oh, and then also shout out to E-Man, a.k.a. Thrash God, Verns, wearing the Verns shirt today. Shout out to him. He's going to be doing a show on Friday with this group that I've been fortunate to get to know, this rock band from Nashville, Mickey Ficky. They're coming over to the Birdhouse, performing with Sunkiller, Red, Daughtry.
Daughtry?
Red Daughtry.
Oh, okay. I thought
Not Daughtry. I said it like Red and Daughtry. Nah. Her name's Red Daughtry, I think. So yeah, shout out to Mickey Ficky. Shout out to E-Man.
Mickey Ficky.
Yeah, Mickey Ficky. Look them up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I have any? Yo, shout out to everybody. Yo, shout out to Shane and her calendar coming out real soon.
Oh, you got a calendar coming out?
Yeah, you've been seeing you seen all these pictures you've been putting on Instagram. I'm like, dang, you got a calendar coming out or something? You're like, that's a great idea. It's like, yeah, better work, yo.
I'm embarrassed.
Shout out to Coast. Shout out to Black. Shout out to Slew and all they do for the city. Shout out to Mr. Mac. Shout out to Empire Pizza. Shout out to Pete. Shout out to Wasabi, who's out there doing his thing. Shout out to Rico. Always got to big up Rico. We hung out last night. Had a good time.
Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
Watching NBA.
Yeah. And then, as you know, I've been doing this whole shaking my head, I got nothing. My shake my head, I got nothing this week goes to the Kentucky substitute teacher that decided to go to work drunk.
That's Kentucky college?
Kentucky middle school teacher got drunk and went to work, and so.
And what happened? Like she just acted like a fool.
She acting a fool, and so I was like, that's my shake my head. I got nothing for this week.
Well, man, I mean, wait a minute, but what? She was like a middle school teacher?
Yeah, she had 4 shots of vodka and was just drunk in school, and
so she let everybody know she had 4 shots.
Yes.
Oh, she's a dummy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, but how did she let it be known?
She just told them, like the kids noticed, and then I think the teachers noticed, and like yo, you're like, yeah, I had 4 shots of vodka.
They could smell it on her breath.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you.
Hey,
can.
that's crazy. In middle school, the kids notice first. That's the first thing he said. The kids notice. So with that, to me, I'm like, how many of them kids' parents is taking shots of vodka and getting drunk at the crib? Johnny, go to your fucking room.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
You know what I'm saying?
Kentucky middle school was arrested after authorities said she was teaching a class while drunk.
She was still teaching.
She showed us her titties.
So that's how all these like
Oh,
these
shit. It's like-
scandals be happening with these
Yo.
teachers, man.
yeah, they get
It's
out
the
there,
alcohol.
get
Blame it on the
drunk,
alcohol, man.
and be ready to suck
real,
some.
so-
I mean,
the
you
middle school kids. What the fuck wrong with you?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're teaching those, be drinking though.
No, you don't gotta-
I mean, you ain't got to be drinking on the job, but you got to have like alcohol.
That's the
problem
realest
after
shit. That's probably the realest statement that was made.
I mean,
tonight.
I was a
That's some
fucking
true shit.
terrible middle schooler, man.
Yo,
like
that-
substitute
dude, that's
teacher
some
came
true
in,
shit, dude.
man. It was
Every
it was
day.
over.
Look,
like
when I get home, I was a middle school teacher. As soon as I get home, I gotta hit shot. I might spark up something. I hope they don't piss.
how do you
test me,
not,
boy.
man?
Dude,
Fuck
Especially
around with
this
these
day and
kids.
age,
I
man.
see enough movies with teachers
No,
where
I'm
it's
just
like,
playing. I'm
yo,
just
yo, if you wanted to, you could like find a spot. And now, I've been watching Vice, so I found
Yeah.
out recently that like if you want to smoke, you can get like what is it like the toilet paper roll.
Huh?
Put like a
dry
bounce fabric.
sheet?
Yeah, and then just
Oh, that's
like yo,
it's
if you
called
got
a
it.
it's called a sploof.
Oh, okay. A
I know all
sploof.
about it. Yeah, I know all about the sploofs. Yeah.
Oh,
Pretty
well,
much.
see, but you can
You
but
can do it in a
if
water
you-
bottle. You
If
can do it
if you wanted
a.
to hide and do that, you could do that.
It don't work. I almost
don't
got
work.
kicked out of college for that shit.
for spoofing.
Well, they didn't catch me doing that, but yes, pretty much. But it was too much going on. I had
Oh.
incense burning. I had the spoof going. We was lighting up, blowing into the damn bottle with the dry sheet. I had 2-3 dry sheets in them. I had like 2 or 3 of them, bro.
Oh wow.
Now,
Okay.
what's crazy is this. My room didn't smell like nothing but incense and fabric softener. But outside of the door in the hallway,
Oh.
marijuana was having a party. Yeah, fam. So I didn't get, I didn't get
Oh,
kicked
wow.
out because they couldn't prove that I was smoking in my room.
Right.
But I did have to, I was on probation based
Right.
off having lit shit that was lit in my room, like
Wow.
incense and shit like that. Yeah,
Right.
so.
Yo, I mean, you know what they could do, like in these like states where like marijuana is legal and all that, like they could just let these teachers have like a weed break, and I mean they're probably like,
You know what, dude?
I mean like it's like a stress reliever and shit. Like,
But there's a
and-
side
and
effect
then-
to that.
What?
Like there has to be a limit on how much weed you smoke.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like what you doing, how you doing it. It's got to be a limit.
You could regulate it. Yeah. I mean
You know what I
like
mean? 1 bone toke or 2 bone tokes. Relax. Go back in 20 minutes.
you could get rid of like guidance counselors
Yeah,
easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
you-
like or school therapists or whatever, man. Like school psychiatrists or some shit. I mean, like weed's gonna help you come up with like finding your passion, finding like direction in your life. I mean, am I right or am I right? Come on, guys. Like, yo, I know Coz. I know Coz knows what I'm talking about.
I know what
20,
you said.
man.
That's real.
I mean, you know what
Listen,
I mean?
that is some real shit, dude.
I think California needs to like start investigating. I mean, like start experimenting with this stuff.
they
man.
should
Yeah.
because everything's legal out there.
Yeah,
Well, not everything, but at least the weed. The weed's legal.
yeah.
Colorado too.
Colorado.
Yeah, and Vegas. They need to do that. That's a
It-
fucking
it
good
legal in
idea,
Vegas
dude.
Now? I
Huh?
didn't know that. I know it became legal in Vegas now.
Yeah,
Nevada?
man. Yeah,
It was like,
yeah.
It was like Washington.
You going out there? You going
Yeah,
out there?
Washington is legal.
Colorado.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
Colorado.
going out there?
Now
You smoking
California,
while
right?
you walking down the
California.
street, while you riding in whip with top down, you blazing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
Vegas is legal in
Just to
Vegas.
get to what-
Colorado though, they got a 25% tax. So yeah, I think, but they don't have that in Vegas, and I don't think they have it in California. Now in
Okay.
California, I think you might still have to have a medical card, maybe.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah,
I think so.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my homeboy got a medical card. Definitely.
I mean, like it's only a matter of years. It's
He's
gonna be
good.
legal everywhere, and it's
I
just
can't
gonna
wait
be
till it's legal in Tennessee. Boy, listen, I already, never mind. But the day that the shit becomes legal, I can't wait to be able to freely be able to do what I've been doing for years.
But wait a minute, when that day comes, I know SLU's gonna capitalize on that and come up like with their own store, like.
Shout out to the Green Room,
Yeah.
CBD.
Okay.
Okay.
We
all
working.
right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's already
All
I ain't gonna necessarily
Good.
say it's just some
ahead
slew
of the
shit.
curve, man.
I
ahead
ain't
of
gonna
the
necessarily
curve.
say it's some slew shit, but shout out to my mans who, shout out to my mans, the Green Room.
Yeah.
Hey, we got an app too. It's an app there too.
Dang.
Okay.
You
Wow.
can download that thing.
See.
Yeah.
See where it's heading.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so
Well, when we come back, the man Black is going to perform for us. All right. Stay tuned.
I totally forgot about that. I did.
Yes, yes, like we always do every week here on DNS, Doers and Sayers. After the interview comes the performance, and none other tonight is Black SLU representative. Let's get into it right here. We got a stool coming out right here too, man. We got the stool over here, so we're gonna switch it up, kind of do a little Frank Sinatra, a little laid back performance tonight. So first time ever. Let's go.
You know it. Let's something different. Yeah.
Today we'll move on in our study of spiritual depression, which you know is a deep and lasting sorrow that has no medical cause. It may be affected by injury or illness or aging, but it is caused by something else. It's caused by something between you and God.
Nights you can't sleep, feelings all up in your chest. Come across wrong, but all you want is the best. Out of touch with a lot inside this class will come with tests. What are we working for? Stop quizzes, I'm being failing, only hurting more. Glad the side effects for me is just the code of heart. This road to being the greatest doesn't come with car. No roadmap or destination. All there ever is what you make it. This is why I don't worry too much and just go with the flow. Just as long as my niggas don't go, we gon' be alright. This is red eye, but we ain't talking about flights. Though I feel higher than I've ever been. I'm just trying to retire while my years are better. Sit back, get old, and send out Christmas letters. Sit back, tell stories, and take all the credit. We just wanted to be bigger than life, just like the ones before us, but wasn't getting it right. Time flies, now we in their position. Only difference is we helping niggas, not yupping nigga. A whole lot of small talk is all we get from niggas. So we just build our platform and paint a different picture. Love it or hate it, you gon' deal with this here. Trying to make this a miracle, yeah. Come back like 4-5 with that 2-3 vision. No curse words, a lot of my thoughts explicit. I'm exhausted, I ain't even got started yet. So many times I decide to bargain with my sanity, compromising, halted my sense like gravity, holding myself to a higher standard. The smallest wrongdoing is not cancer, no concerns for the questions or answers. It's a feeling, nigga, like when you meet real, it's appealing, nigga. Why the black certain standard when I deal with niggas? Cause you have to be the change that you want, right? Chin up through the rain and the sunlight. Respect all, but check the leaders at the front, right? Besides, you only got one life to live. No pressure, if I shoot, then I aim to kill. None less immediate retaliation as well for the aggressive. You caught off guard. Trust me on that rah-rah shit, I'm not falling for it. I don't know why niggas wanna feel so important. Then things start to happen and there's no remorse. All the luck in the world ain't no cover for it. The type of shit you can never stay sober for. That's why I stay to myself and my people only for. Cause murder's the only option if you go to war. Yeah, yeah. Cause murder's the only option if you go to war.
Loneliness is
Murder's the
a
only
major cause of depression. You know what loneliness is? It is not being alone so much as it is the feeling of being alone, the sense of being isolated, of not belonging. Loneliness, in a word, is being disconnected.
Yeah, that's Thoughts. I just start back rapping, all platforms. Check it out.
Yo, that was Black, yo. You got a game rock on it. Remember back in the day when the game was on MTV and they did that dream song? You just sitting on the, he's like just
Oh,
sitting on
yeah,
he
the
just sitting
video,
on-
yeah.
Sitting on the stool, like, oh, alright, yeah. It's like, it was our first cool, like laid back vibe. What is that? That's still a bullet? That's still a bullet?
Nah, that's me.
No, what you're
This is the
drinking.
bullet,
Yeah. All right. I have to get some before we get out of
Yeah,
here.
you got this.
Anyway,
Setting a new standard.
yo,
Yeah.
I was thinking we like to thank Black for being on the show.
Yeah.
And
Thank
that's,
y'all for having me.
yo, no doubt, man. So much for real. But that's gonna wrap up this week's episode of Doers and Sayers. I am Jomo Kinch. And for Pete Gable and DJ Kiriko, Emily,
Rico?
Wasabi Wilson, this is DNS signing off.